Welcome back to the MLG Play 2000 series. Unite Gaming currently lead the series 1-0 over Team Envious after winning that standoff hardpoint. But the next map coming up, it's going to be Meltdown Search and Destroy. And I think both these teams, they're rather even in their Search and Destroy gameplay, but I think Team Envy might have a slight edge here.
Yeah, I mean, they're extremely good on Search and Destroy, both teams. With Fizzer's actually extremely good Search and Destroy player too, so they won't lose too much with Merc. This is where I think you'll see the switch from Saints to Parasite really show a little bit, because Parasite's such an extremely good Search and Destroy player.
I'm actually going to be looking at Karma for this match. If he's able to find the initial picks with his sniper rifle, that's going to give Envy the numbers advantage, and or I guess theoretically, they should be able to work the numbers advantage to a win.
Yeah, and I mean, Karma's so good with that sniper rifle that, I mean, over by the generator side on offense and defense, he should be able to generate some kind of picks or plays. Nice catch.
Those are some cat-like reflexes right there.
Yeah, it was like I saw your controller, like you had it sitting there like this. I'm like, no.
But Scuff gaming controllers, even if they fall, they won't break.
Good.
They're very durable.
Yeah.
Probably the best controller you could buy for a console gamer.
I love my Scuff.
You love your Scuff? How much do you love your Scuff?
A lot. You know what? I first got it, I was like, I've been a claw player since like, the beginning of time, and then I was like, my hands, they hurt. And then I got my Scuff, and I was like,
my hands don't hurt anymore.
This is kind of nice. I can get used to this a little bit.
Yeah, so head over to scuffgaming.com. Pick up your controllers. So.
You just got one.
Yeah, I got my Team Envy Scuff Hybrid.
You had an Envy Scuff?
I'm loving it, yeah. Well, I've been an Envy fan since 2007, granted. So.
You didn't get a Complexity Scuff?
No. It wasn't even out when I got my Scuff, so.
That's such a lie.
I blame you there. It wasn't out.
That's such a lie.
But, Unite versus Team Envious Meltdown Search and Destroy.
Yeah.
Who do you have here?
I mean, I picked Envy to win the series, so they're going to have to win this to win, so I'm going to take Envy.
I actually predicted Unite with a 2-0 here.
So who are you going to take?
I'm taking Unite.
I know, yeah, obviously. And, I think it'll really come down to Karma probably against Saints. Saints being the new guy for Unite right now. It'll be interesting to see. Search and Destroy is a lot about teamwork and communication, so it'll be interesting to see how they play without Parasite, somebody that they play with all the time.
And we are playing MLG rules here, of course, so we can see these assault shields, these shotguns come into play in Meltdown. Assault shield is used quite often, especially to lead the charge into the A-bomb site. I haven't seen it used defensively yet, but I mean, we've seen players on standoff use it defensively, plant it inside the B-bomb site, and just hold your position there.
And we also see a lot of shotgun use on Meltdown too, pushing A or even on defense at A. We see lots of teams, they'll throw double stuns down that little circle staircase and then just flood down it with a shotgun and cause some damage. I mean, you pick up 2-3 kills if they're stacked in there with no trophy systems.
I mean, usually we see that some machine guns dominate the A-bomb site here on Meltdown, but if you have an assault rifle with an assault shield, you throw that thing down and just take cover like... That's going to be a great setup.
We've seen Killa using an AR inside of A. We haven't seen him use the assault shield yet, so it'll be interesting to see that. But we see what Rambo, I believe, has MMS on.
Yeah, so he's got an MMS scanner along with Cold-Blooded. And I really feel like if you want to push the A-bomb site quick off the start, Hardwired is going to be your best friend here.
Yeah, Hardwired is definitely going to be your best friend.
EMP'd. Now they know
EMP'd, checked, yeah.
They're going to A-bomb site.
So, when you're going to push A, like Revan said, you really need Hardwire. And, I mean, we saw Impact. They used to do that so well. They used to sit back in their spawn almost with Hardwire and wait till teams threw all their EMPs and EMP checked and then just flooded in A.
I mean, I guess you could try to play some mind games and send someone over to the A-bomb site to deliberately get EMP'd. And as soon as you get EMP'd, you wait like 2 to 3 seconds, wait for a rotation, and then you send your teammates to get to the B-bomb site, which I think they're trying to draw out a rotation with Karma challenging B.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to force a little bit of a rotation here. And, I'm surprised Ray hasn't picked anyone up with MMS. And it's because the MMS can only go through one wall. So when he's standing outside and he's trying to go through that big wall, there's that little circular walls in between that really block the vision.
And they make it right into the A-bomb site. Ricky takes out Rambo right there. Proofy is able to respond with a kill for Team Envious, but there's only 20 seconds for Envy to work with here. And now it's all up to Proofy going up against Killa, and Nameless here is going to the middle of the map where he will find both players, but he's got to pick up the kills. Does find one. There goes Nameless, but now he's got to get Killa as well, and Killa does not have the challenge here, but he is going to anyway. Picks up the kill. Unite Gaming take round number 1.
Such a difficult shot for Killa right here. I mean, I think he had an AN, or who is he shooting?
An AN,
yeah. I mean, still extremely difficult shot. I mean, you can probably just barely see Proofy's top of his head. I mean, just great shots. But, you know, that's something that we see out of Envious a little bit. And we see tons of other teams do. They only started their push at 30 seconds, Revan.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan. I feel like 45 is really the moment in time where you got to start going for those intra picks. I mean, obviously, they tend to wait back, but once it hits that 45-second mark, it's like, all right, let's start making our way to one bomb site.
Yeah, when you start pushing with that 30-second mark, it really leaves no room for error. Where if something were to go wrong and you're trying to make that push, I mean, you have no options.
And now it looks like First Blood did come in for Team Envious. Fizzerp getting that one on to kill it. So numbers advantage does go to Envious early on with a minute remaining. It's going to be Unite Gaming trying to make something happen on offense. And Ricky, he's using Fast Mag Laser here. And we've been seeing a lot of players choose to not use Dead Silence in online gameplay. But Rick, he's got Dead Silence on here. Yeah,
we've been seeing a lot of players recently. They're running extreme conditioning to kind of combat, I guess, Dead Silence almost, you know, trying to force the issue and get up in team spaces. But I mean, right now we're seeing now it's down to a 2-on-1, and Envy pulls out a nice round right there. You know, Pruvia and Ray both had cold-blooded on, and I don't think Saints even knew they were there.
Yep, so MMS scanner doesn't work too well when your opponent has cold-blooded on.
So not too effective.
Yeah, just about everything in Black Ops 2 has a counter to it.
Has a counter, except really the trophy system.
Well, with the trophy, you could be more greedy.
Yeah, you can be more greedy. That's really the only real counter for the trophy system.
So take a look at this. Another MMS scanner coming out of Rambo, Karma. All right, so I want to watch Karma because you know he's got a sniper in his pocket.
Yeah, you know Karma's going to have that sniper rifle out. And, you know, right now, see, I like this play right here. I thought he was going to go to B and snipe the Jennies, but he's gonna check middle for his team. But if you're going to run the MMS, I really don't think A would be the option to run the MMS. I think if you're going to run MMS, you should really take control of B.
Yeah, if you hang out near your end of the generator, you can see through the whole damn thing and find out if anybody's just head glitching the other side of the generators, and then you can push appropriately from there. But Karma, he's still trying to work a pick, and you also got Proofy trying to work something with a sniper as well.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, MMS, it's so dominant. I mean, you see Ray pick up a kill right there. If you don't have cold-blooded classes and you're not really just moving around the map consistently, it is going to tear you apart.
I think the best thing about the MMS is as soon as the other team finds out that you're using one, they're going to immediately switch to cold-blooded. And then once you realize they're using cold-blooded, you don't have to use an MMS anymore, but the other team has to keep using cold-blooded.
Yeah, just the threat of having MMS puts the other team at such a disadvantage. I mean, you really have to build all your classes around that at that point.
And now it's all to Karma. 1-on-2 situation. Misses the quick scope. Oh, but he's going to challenge again. Wrong person challenge. Killa easily picks up that kill.
Yeah, I mean, Killa has one of the best AN-94 shots in the game. You know, we saw a lot of people strafe away from this gun. You know, they went more towards the M8, but as an aggressive assault rifle, I mean, that's the one you would want.
Yeah, this allows you to at least put up a fight against the submachine gun in close range because it's fully automatic. And a lot of people chose, you know what? With the recent nerf to the AN-94, I no longer want to use this gun strictly M8, but Killa's like, I'm going to still use my AN-94, man.
Yeah, and you know, it's so important with the AN-94 that you connect on those first few shots because I believe it's the first 3 shots that come out faster, and you see Karma just putting up a ridiculous shot on Nameless.
And that is my key to victory for Envy. If they can keep getting first blood, mainly from Karma, if he's able to hit that initial sniper shot, they get numbers early on, and then they should be able to win the round from there. But now, Unite Gaming, they got to make something happen. When you're down in numbers early on in the round, especially on Meltdown, where's the area of the map that you want to push?
If you're going to be man down at the beginning of Meltdown, it's extremely hard to get control of A. So I would think if you can push either middle or Jenny's and try and just bait one guy out and into the open and try and get a pick, I think that's probably your best bet.
Yeah, I prefer pushing middle when I'm down in numbers because you can usually find a straggler hanging out or either head glitching the generators or being aggressive, you know, near these boiler rooms or even at the middle bridge. But it looks like Ricky was able to pick up a kill. Now it's a 3-on-2 situation. Envy find themselves down in numbers.
Yeah, and if you notice on your map, you saw Unite kind of, they played super passive right there, which it actually kind of forced Envy to rotate over to A, and they kind of gave up all of generators, and I mean, right now it's down to a 3-on-1.
Go for a defuse, Rambo. Oh, he's going to go for the ninja defuse. Is anybody going to check the bot for Unite? I don't think they are. Who's this? Oh, Saints does check it. Oh, man, Rambo almost got that one.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely the play to make right there, and that was so smart. I mean, I think did he hear him, you think? Oh, no, he saw him. He's like,
accident.
He's like, hey, wait a second.
Hey,
that bomb looks different.
Yeah,
that bomb looks different than before. It's long.
So Luckily enough, Saints does get a line of sight into the bomb, and Rambo doesn't get the ninja defuse, but I love the heads-up play for Rambo. I think if Saints doesn't do a 360 right there, Rambo gets that defuse.
No, if Saints doesn't do that little turnaround, he definitely gets that defuse. I mean, that would have been a huge play from Ray, just swinging momentum completely.
And now Envy, they're down overall in round count 3-1. So Unite Gaming, they're starting to build themselves a bit of a round lead, and once again, Rambo does get EMP'd near the A bomb site, so you're going to see these Unite players just, you know, be a bit more cautious around this area of the map. But of course, Rambo, he's always going to be carrying the bomb for Team Envious. Karma trying to work that B bomb site while Proof is up top with the sniper of his own.
Hey, you know what? Revan, I would like to say, I think Envy probably should have switched over to some hardwire classes because they're playing extremely passive, and it looks like they've been really focusing on A, but for the fact that they don't have hardwire, it's been, I mean, to say for this round, it's been extremely hard for them to push in there because Unite knows exactly where they're going to go.
But they are able to make a couple kills in their favor. Now it's all up to Nameless, who's in a 1-on-2 situation. Just took out Proof, and here comes Karma. So Envy, they close the gap to within 1 round as they pick up their 2nd round win. Thanks to Karma here in the round-ending kill cam.
Yeah, and I mean, you saw, I mean, they got into A finally, and once they get into A, I mean, Envy just has the perfect positions on where to be to pick up these kills. So, I mean, it's really essential that they try and get into A with maybe a hardwire class. But I think if they win this next round on defense and it goes to 3-3, I think they should really push Generator. We haven't seen that one time out of them.
Yeah, we haven't seen anybody really try to make a middle push or, I mean, really even very fast B push, like a B rush, which you could do if you get the smoke grenade in the right position. But here comes Unite Gaming in round number 6. They are going to be working the B bomb site, but Fizzerp, he always gets right behind that B bomb site so quick in the round, and it puts a lot of pressure on the offense when he gets there.
Yeah, and I mean, when he gets there, it really forces the offensive team to just kind of sit back and then try and work their windows. It's extremely hard to work the windows, and you see Ricky with a shotgun. This is an interesting class right here.
Well, if you're able to lock down the middle of the map here with a shotgun like Ricky is doing, your teammates don't have to look in this area of the map, so they could really focus on the platforms, assuming Ricky does stay alive. But now you see Team Envious, they're going to stack their side of the map, and they might try to fight through their platform to try to retake the B bomb site.
Yeah, and right now Envy just needs to just keep playing and try and get a pick. And, you see Killa pick up 2 players, which is just 2 big kills right there. But Ray answering, though, with a nice play of his own. Now it's 2-on-2.
Yeah, that was a big kill coming from Rambo. He's also on a 2-kill spree here as he's going to look over to the B bomb site, does wallbang, nobody there, and that's because Unite Gaming, they decide to rotate around, go to the A bomb site, and it looks like they might be able to get the bomb down here, but wait, here comes Proofy right through the middle of the map. Is Killa going to be able to give him some support? Bomb does get planted, Kill picks up the kill. It's off to Rambo here in a 1-on-2 situation. Looking around for a kill, and we'll run into one over near the middle here. That will be Killa, and shutting down Kill from Streaks is a big play to make. Does pick up that kill. Now it's Rambo versus Nameless.
Yeah, Ray's got 30 seconds. He's got time to really find Nameless and kind of search for him a bit. And it's interesting. Nameless has an AR, so if Ray were to know this, he'd probably push him a little bit harder.
Able to dodge some shots there, using the pillar for some cover, but in the end, jumps out, and Nameless picks him off here, but Rambo was going in the right direction initially, but did not get a line of sight onto Nameless until right now. And there you see Nameless. Easy enough for him there. He's got a long line of sight.
Yeah, he's got a long line of sight. It was a nice job from Nameless to not really just push Ray and get near him where he could do damage with his sub. And, for Ray, I mean, that was really the only play he could have made right there. There's about 25 seconds left in the bomb. He didn't have enough time to really let his health regen.
Take a look at the scoreboard. You see Killa leading the way for Unite on top at 8-3, but you got Proofy with the most kills for Envious at 6-5. And this is almost a must-win round for Envy.
Oh, this is absolutely a must-round win for Envy. They get first pick, which is huge, and now they just have to play this smart, and it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to do. They should probably rotate around and go to B because it's something that Unite hasn't seen from them all game, so they stacked A.
And that's where Karma got his first blood at, over near the B bomb site. So one less guy defending. Work your numbers, and who's it going to be? It's all to Nameless. He's the odd man out. He's about to get pushed by around 3. Oh, Karma got a collateral there, taking out Nameless and his own teammate, Proofy.
Yeah, that's unfortunate right there, to team kill with a sniper rifle, but Fizzer picking up that 1 kill. And now it's Ricky picking up Fizz, so it's going to be Karma against Ricky one-on-one.
Uh-oh, Karma gets the wrong Generator, almost turned on Ricky, but with that Scorpion, you're most likely going to win that close range engagement every single time. As you see Ricky in the round-ending kill cam, puts in the initial shots on the Karma. Karma does respond by putting some bullets into Ricky, but he does finish the kill, and now Unite Gaming are on match point.
Yeah, you know, I mean, the last 2 rounds for Envy, they've been so close. I mean, with getting first blood and just not finishing those rounds, I mean, that's really what's going to separate. I mean, obviously, it separates Search and Destroy wins. If you can get those first picks, you have to finish those rounds out with wins.
And I love the decision from Unite here to try to attack the A bomb site. Envy, they're going to be stacking the middle of the map here. Saints, oh man, he's about to find some action near the bottom of the bridge. First blood has been made. Proofy does take him out there. But here comes Nameless. He's going to respond by trying to re-pick up the bomb. Proofy is inside their building, but they are able to take him out. And now Unite Gaming, they have the numbers.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing we've actually... Oh, Karma picking up a nice kill, but Nameless taking out him. And it's something we've seen out of Envy throughout the whole season is that when the game is on the line in Search and Destroy, they're not afraid to make these crazy calls and go middle. You know, we saw it at COD Champs, I think, against
on Aftermath, yeah.
On Impact, yeah, for Aftermath, they made a huge call, and I think they pushed all their guys to B. So, you know, sometimes it works, but sometimes it doesn't. Right here, it doesn't look like it's going to work out.
Envy's tournament life lies in the hands of FizzUp right here. 1-on-2 situation. Has to defuse the bomb as well. He could go for it as Unite. They don't have anybody in the bomb site but Killa. We'll find FizzUp here, puts in some initial shots, and now FizzUp, he's going to be looking around for that second player. Looks like he does want to challenge Killa. As Killa picks up that kill, Unite Gaming, they're going to eliminate Team Envious here in the MLG Play 2K series.
Yeah, and I mean, right there, that was difficult for FizzUp because, I mean, he didn't have Dead Silence. So, you know, that's where those class setups at the beginning of the game, they really come down to determine a large part of these rounds. And, you know, just smart plays from Unite all around on Hardpoint and Search and Destroy.
All right, let's take a look at the final scoreboard. And I do believe Killa did finish on top for Unite Gaming. Yeah, 10-4, fantastic game from him, but Ricky 7-5 as well. You see that Karma 6-7, 5-6 for Rambo, and I think 7-6 for Proofy for Team Envious was enough as Unite Gaming, they 2-0 Team Envious.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, you were right. I mean, you got that one right. I really didn't. I thought I thought Envy was gonna come out a little stronger than that. You know, they put up a good fight on Hardpoint. And, you know, Search and Destroy, they got some workable rounds, but they just kind of like gave them away.
All right, so coming up next, it looks like it might be Unite from Quantic Gaming, but stay tuned. We're going to have Call of Duty actually going on this whole afternoon. So, quick commercial break, and when we come back, more Call of Duty from the MLG Play 2000 series.